The Art of Letting Go. Finding Freedom Through Surrender and Spiritual Acceptance by Emerson K. Bailey. Introduction. In the fast-paced, ever-changing world we live in, holding on often feels like the only way to stay grounded. We cling to relationships, memories, expectations, and even pain, hoping they will provide a sense of stability or control. But instead of bringing us peace, this attachment can create suffering. Holding on tightly to what was or what could be often leads to anxiety, frustration, and a sense of being stuck. The truth is, our attachments weigh us down, keeping us from experiencing the freedom and clarity that come with letting go. Letting go is not about giving up or losing what matters to us. Instead, it is about creating space for growth and allowing life to unfold as it's meant to. It's about surrendering the illusion of control, accepting what is, and trusting the flow of life. Surrender isn't a sign of weakness. It's a profound act of spiritual strength. By learning to release what no longer serves us, we align ourselves with a deeper sense of purpose, clarity, and peace. In this book, you'll be guided through the practice of letting go. Together, we'll explore why we hold on, how to release resistance, and the spiritual freedom that awaits on the other side. By embracing surrender and acceptance, you'll uncover the transformative power of living lightly, free from the burdens of the past or fears of the future. This journey isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Each chapter will provide you with the tools and insights to step closer to a life rooted in freedom, spiritual alignment, and inner peace. Letting go is not just an act, it's an art. And by the end of this book, you'll have the confidence and wisdom to embrace it fully. Thank you for inspiring us to keep creating content that resonates with you. If you find value in our content, please consider liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and sharing it with a friend. Your support helps us grow and continue bringing you the best in mindset, spirituality, and personal growth. For more information about ebooks and helpful links, please visit the description below this video. Chapter 1. Understanding the Concept of Letting Go. Letting go is a phrase we hear often, but what does it truly mean? On the surface, it may seem like an act of surrender or release, but at its core, letting go is about freedom. It's about releasing the grip of attachment to things, people, outcomes, or beliefs that no longer serve our highest good. Letting go isn't an act of giving up. It's a choice to embrace the present moment and open yourself to what life has in store. At its heart, the concept of letting go is deeply rooted in the spiritual principle of non-attachment. Non-attachment doesn't mean rejecting or avoiding the people, things, or experiences that bring us joy. Rather, it means appreciating them without clinging to the idea that they define us or our happiness. When we become attached to something, whether it's a relationship, a dream, or even a grudge, we tie our sense of self-worth and peace to it. This attachment can lead to unnecessary suffering when things change or don't go as planned. Letting go is not the same as giving up. In fact, it requires great courage and trust. It's about releasing resistance and trusting the flow of life. It's about loosening the chains of fear and control and embracing the unknown with open arms. Letting go does not mean you stop caring. It means you stop forcing. You learn to align with the natural rhythm of life rather than pushing against it. To let go is to recognize that holding on too tightly can block your growth and cause you to miss out on the beauty of what's unfolding in the present. It's not about detachment in the sense of apathy or indifference. Instead, it's about finding a healthy balance, being fully engaged with life while remaining unattached to outcomes. By understanding the true essence of letting go, you set the stage for spiritual growth and inner peace. In the chapters to come, we'll explore the steps to releasing attachments, embracing acceptance, and uncovering the transformative power of surrender. Letting go isn't the end of something. It's the beginning of everything you've been searching for. Chapter 2. The Roots of Resistance. Letting go may sound simple, but it often feels anything but. The struggle to release our attachments is deeply rooted in the way we've been conditioned to think and live. At the heart of this struggle lies resistance, a powerful force driven by fear, a need for control, and an attachment to what feels familiar. So why do we hold on so tightly even when it causes us pain? For many of us, the idea of letting go sparks fear, fear of the unknown, fear of losing something we value, or fear of change. Our minds equate letting go with loss and loss with suffering. Yet ironically, it is this very resistance to letting go that prolongs our suffering. Control plays a significant role in our resistance. Holding on gives us a sense of stability, even if it's an illusion. We believe that by clinging to people, situations, or beliefs, we can shape outcomes and avoid uncertainty. But life, by its very nature, is unpredictable. Trying to control it is like grasping water. It slips through our fingers, no matter how tightly we hold on. The ego is another key player in this resistance. The ego thrives on identity and attachment, defining itself by external factors such as possessions, achievements, or relationships. When we're asked to let go, the ego perceives it as a threat to its sense of self. Surrendering feels like a loss of power, and the ego resists fiercely to maintain its control. But what is the cost of clinging so tightly to the past or the future? Holding on can tether us to old wounds, regrets, or expectations, keeping us from fully experiencing the present moment. It limits our ability to grow, heal, and embrace new opportunities. The more we resist change, the more we close ourselves off to life's flow. This resistance often manifests as stress, anxiety, or a constant feeling of dissatisfaction. To let go, we must first recognize the roots of our resistance. Awareness is the first step in loosening the grip of fear, control, and attachment. By understanding that resistance stems from the ego's illusions, we can begin to challenge its hold on us. In the following chapters, we'll explore practical steps to move beyond resistance and embrace the freedom that comes with surrender. Letting go is not about giving up. It's about releasing what weighs you down so you can rise into the life you're meant to live. When we stop clinging to the past or fearing the future, we create space for peace, clarity, and boundless possibilities. Chapter 3. The Power of Acceptance. Acceptance is the cornerstone of letting go. Without it, surrender becomes an uphill battle, resisted by the mind and ego at every turn. Acceptance doesn't mean agreeing with everything that happens in life or resigning yourself to circumstances you can change. Instead, it's about acknowledging reality as it is, without judgment, denial, or resistance. Why is acceptance so powerful? It creates the foundation for freedom. When we resist what is, we create inner tension and suffering. By contrast, acceptance allows us to meet life with openness and equanimity. It liberates us from the exhausting need to control everything or make life conform to our expectations. But what does it truly mean to accept life as it is? It means letting go of the stories we tell ourselves about how things should be. Life rarely unfolds according to our plans, and when we cling to an idealized version of reality, we set ourselves up for disappointment and frustration. Acceptance invites us to meet life as it is, not as we wish it to be. This doesn't mean you have to agree with or condone everything that happens. You can accept a situation while still working to improve it. For example, you might accept that you're feeling overwhelmed without judging yourself for it. This acceptance creates the mental clarity and emotional space needed to take constructive action. Techniques for practicing radical acceptance in daily life. Mindful observation. Begin by observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. When faced with a challenging situation, take a moment to pause and simply notice what's happening inside you. Label your emotions gently. I feel frustrated, or I'm experiencing sadness. This mindfulness practice creates a sense of detachment from the intensity of the emotion, making it easier to accept. Shift from why me to what now. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Shift your focus to what can I do now? The first question keeps you stuck in resistance, while the second opens the door to possibilities. Acceptance doesn't mean you have to like the situation. It means choosing to respond to it constructively. Embrace impermanence. Life is ever-changing, and no moment, good or bad, lasts forever. Remind yourself of the impermanence of all things. This perspective can help you accept difficult moments with grace, knowing they, too, shall pass. Practice gratitude. Acceptance is easier when paired with gratitude. Even in challenging times, look for small things to appreciate. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right, creating a foundation for greater acceptance. Self-compassion. Acceptance starts with yourself. Let go of the need to be perfect or always have it together. Speak to yourself with kindness and patience, especially during difficult moments. Self-compassion nurtures the emotional resilience needed to practice acceptance. When you embrace life as it is, you free yourself from the struggle of wishing it were different. Acceptance doesn't mean settling or giving up. It means letting go of resistance so you can engage with life fully and intentionally. In the next chapter, we'll explore how releasing attachments deepens this practice of letting go, opening the door to a life of greater peace and freedom. Chapter 4. Surrendering to the flow of life. Surrendering to the flow of life is an act of profound trust. It asks us to release our tight grip on control and believe that life has an inherent wisdom guiding us toward our highest good. This doesn't mean we stop taking action or caring about outcomes. Instead, surrender is about letting go of the illusion of control, the belief that we can force life to conform to our plans, and embracing the freedom that comes with trust. What it means to trust the universe and divine timing. At the heart of surrender is trust. Trust in the universe, in divine timing, and in the idea that even the most difficult experiences serve a purpose. When we trust, we stop fighting against life and start flowing with it. It doesn't mean that life will always go as we hope, but it does mean we can find peace regardless of circumstances. Trusting divine timing means understanding that not everything happens according to our schedule. Sometimes the things we desire most take longer than expected, or they come in a form we didn't anticipate. This can feel frustrating, but surrendering to divine timing allows us to remain open to unexpected blessings and opportunities. Releasing the illusion of control to experience freedom. The need for control is deeply ingrained in the human psyche. We believe that if we plan enough, work hard enough, or worry enough, we can prevent bad things from happening or guarantee a specific outcome. But control is often an illusion. When we try to control everything, we limit our ability to experience life fully. We become rigid, clinging to our expectations and resisting anything that doesn't align with them. This resistance creates suffering. By releasing the need to control every aspect of our lives, we open ourselves to freedom. Freedom to adapt, to grow, and to embrace life as it unfolds. Surrendering doesn't mean becoming passive or giving up on our goals. It means setting our intentions and taking inspired action while remaining detached from the outcome. It's the balance between effort and acceptance, striving and allowing. Real-life examples of finding peace through surrender. Career setbacks turned into opportunities. Consider someone who loses their job unexpectedly. Initially, they may feel devastated and anxious about the future. But by surrendering to the situation and trusting that life has a greater plan, they might discover a new career path that aligns more closely with their passions. Many people look back on what seemed like a setback and realize it was a blessing in disguise. Letting go of a relationship. Ending a relationship, whether romantic or otherwise, can feel like a failure. But surrendering to the flow of life often reveals that letting go creates space for more meaningful connections. Trusting that the right people will enter your life at the right time can lead to deeper, more fulfilling relationships. Health challenges as a catalyst for growth. Someone facing a health challenge might initially resist and struggle against their diagnosis, but by surrendering to the reality of their situation and trusting the process of healing, they might discover inner strength, resilience, and a renewed appreciation for life. Practical steps to embrace surrender. Practice letting go meditations. Visualize yourself releasing control over a specific situation. Imagine handing your worries to the universe, trusting that things will unfold as they're meant to. Adopt a mantra of trust. Repeat affirmations such as, I trust the process of life, or everything is unfolding for my highest good. These mantras reinforce your ability to surrender and trust. Focus on the present moment. Surrendering requires staying rooted in the present. When you notice yourself worrying about the future or ruminating on the past, bring your attention back to the here and now. Look for the lessons. When life doesn't go as planned, ask yourself, what is this teaching me? This perspective helps you find meaning and growth in every experience. Surrender is not about giving up. It's about giving into the flow of life. When we release our need to control and trust in divine timing, we discover a profound sense of peace and freedom. In the next chapter, we'll explore how releasing attachments, the anchors that hold us back, can deepen our surrender and lead to a more liberated existence. Chapter 5. Tools for Letting Go. Letting go is an ongoing practice, requiring tools and techniques to help us navigate the complexities of life. It's not always easy to release what no longer serves us, especially when emotions run deep or attachments feel strong. However, with the right practices, letting go becomes less about loss and more about creating space for growth and renewal. This chapter provides practical tools to help you cultivate presence, process your emotions, and find calm amid life's storms. Mindfulness practices to cultivate presence and detachment. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for letting go because it anchors us in the present moment. So much of our suffering stems from clinging to the past or worrying about the future. Mindfulness invites us to observe life as it is, free from judgment or resistance. Observe your thoughts. Sit quietly and allow your thoughts to come and go, like clouds passing through the sky. Notice any recurring worries or attachments without trying to change them. By simply observing, you create distance between yourself and your thoughts, making it easier to let them go. Body scan meditation. A body scan meditation helps you release tension and connect with the present. Lie down or sit comfortably and slowly bring your attention to different parts of your body, starting at your feet and moving upward. As you focus on each area, visualize yourself releasing any tension or emotional weight stored there. Label your emotions. When strong emotions arise, name them. I feel anxious, I feel disappointed, or I feel hopeful. By labeling your emotions, you create space between you and the feeling, making it easier to release attachment to it. Guided journaling to process and release attachments. Journaling is an effective way to process emotions, uncover hidden attachments, and release what no longer serves you. Writing helps you clarify your thoughts and provides a safe space to express your innermost feelings. Prompt 1. What am I holding on to? Identify areas in your life where you feel stuck or resistant to change. Write about why you're holding on and what you fear might happen if you let go. Prompt 2. Reframing attachments. Choose one attachment and explore its role in your life. Ask yourself, is this serving me or am I serving it? Reflect on how letting go of this attachment could create space for something new. Prompt 3. Writing a letter of release. Write a letter to the person, situation, or belief you're ready to release. Express gratitude for what it taught you, then say goodbye. You can keep the letter as a reminder of your decision or destroy it as a symbolic act of release. Breathing exercises to calm the mind during emotional storms. When emotions feel overwhelming, breathing exercises can help you regain a sense of calm and control. Focusing on your breath shifts your attention away from the storm of thoughts and into the present moment. The 4-7-8 breathing technique. Inhale through your nose for 4 counts, hold your breath for 7 counts. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 counts. This exercise slows your heart rate, reduces anxiety, and creates a sense of groundedness. Box breathing. Inhale for 4 counts, hold your breath for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts. Hold again for 4 counts. Visualize drawing a square as you breathe, focusing on each side as you complete the cycle. Breath awareness. Close your eyes and focus on the sensation of your breath entering and leaving your body. Notice how your chest rises and falls, or the feeling of air passing through your nostrils. When your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. Integrating these tools into daily life. These tools are most effective when practiced regularly, not just during times of stress or difficulty. Consider setting aside a few minutes each day to meditate, journal, or practice mindful breathing. Over time, these habits will become second nature, helping you navigate challenges with grace and ease. Letting go is a journey, not a one-time event. The tools in this chapter are stepping stones, helping you release attachments and move closer to a life of peace and freedom. In the next chapter, we'll explore the role of forgiveness in letting go and how it can help heal emotional wounds, allowing you to move forward with an open heart. Chapter 6. Forgiveness and Release. Forgiveness is one of the most powerful acts of letting go. It's not about excusing the behavior of others or forgetting the hurt they cause. Rather, forgiveness is a gift you give yourself, a way to free your mind and heart from the burden of pain, grudges, and resentment. It allows you to reclaim your energy, focus, and emotional well-being. This chapter explores how forgiveness is integral to the process of letting go. By forgiving others and yourself, you open the door to healing and inner peace. The role of forgiveness in freeing yourself from pain. Pain caused by past experiences often lingers, not because of the events themselves, but because of the stories we tell ourselves about them. Forgiveness helps dissolve these stories, freeing us from the cycle of hurt and anger. Forgiveness as emotional liberation. Holding on to resentment is like carrying a heavy weight. It slows you down and drains your energy. Forgiveness lightens this load, allowing you to move forward unencumbered. Forgiveness is for you, not them. Forgiving someone doesn't mean condoning their actions. It's a decision to prioritize your own healing over the need for retribution or justice. The spiritual perspective. Many spiritual traditions view forgiveness as a path to enlightenment and inner peace. By letting go of the past, you align yourself with higher vibrations of love and acceptance. Letting go of grudges, blame, and resentment. Grudges and resentment often feel justified, especially when we've been deeply wronged. However, they keep us tethered to the past, preventing us from fully experiencing the present. Understanding the costs of holding on. Grudges consume mental and emotional energy. Resentment reinforces negative thought patterns, leading to stress and unhappiness. Blame shifts responsibility away from personal growth and healing, shifting from victimhood to empowerment. When you let go of resentment, you reclaim your power. Instead of allowing someone else's actions to define your life, you choose how to respond and grow. Recognizing the humanity in others. No one is perfect, and most people act from their own wounds or limited understanding. Viewing others through this lens can help soften your anger and open the door to forgiveness. Practical steps to forgive others and yourself. Forgiveness is a process that requires intention and practice. Here are steps to help you release the pain and embrace healing. Acknowledge the pain. Allow yourself to feel and process the emotions tied to the hurt. Suppressing them only delays healing. Write down your feelings in a journal or talk them out with a trusted confidant. Understand the situation. Reflect on the circumstances that led to the hurt. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Release the need for an apology. Many people hold on to pain because they're waiting for an apology that may never come. Forgiveness doesn't depend on the other person's actions. It's a choice you make for yourself. Practice compassion. Try to see the situation from the other person's perspective. What might have driven their actions? This doesn't excuse their behavior, but can help dissolve resentment. Use affirmations for forgiveness. Repeat affirmations such as, I release the past and forgive for my own peace. I choose to let go of anger and embrace freedom. Perform a symbolic release. Write a letter to the person you're forgiving, expressing your feelings and decision to forgive. You don't have to send it. Simply writing it can be cathartic. Burn or tear up the letter as a symbolic act of release. Self-forgiveness. The path to inner peace. Forgiving yourself can be even harder than forgiving others. Often, we hold on to guilt and shame, replaying past mistakes in our minds. Self-forgiveness is about acknowledging your imperfections and embracing your humanity. Acknowledge your mistakes. Accept responsibility for your actions without judgment. Reflect on what you've learned and how you've grown from the experience. Separate actions from identity. Mistakes don't define you. Shift your focus from I am bad to I made a mistake. Recognize that growth often comes from challenges. Show yourself compassion. Treat yourself as you would a close friend. Would you criticize them harshly or offer understanding and support? Practice self-care and affirmations that nurture your well-being. Forgiveness is a journey, not a one-time event. It requires patience, courage, and a willingness to let go of pain for the sake of your own peace. By embracing forgiveness, You create space for love, joy, and abundance to flow into your life. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to find meaning in the act of release and how letting go leads to deeper spiritual connection and personal transformation. Chapter 7. Living a Life of Freedom. Letting go is not a one-time act. It is a continuous practice, a way of life that fosters freedom, peace, and clarity. By incorporating the principles of release into your daily spiritual routine, you cultivate a state of being that is open, adaptable, and resilient. This chapter explores how to make letting go a core part of your spiritual journey and the profound rewards it brings. Incorporating letting go into your daily spiritual practice. Making letting go a regular part of your life requires intention and consistent practice. Small daily actions can help you maintain a mindset of non-attachment and openness. Mindfulness and presence. Begin each day with mindfulness meditation to center yourself and release any lingering tension. Focus on the present moment, letting go of regrets about the past or anxieties about the future. Daily reflection and journaling. End your day by reflecting on any moments of resistance or attachment. Use journaling as a tool to process these feelings and consciously release them. Mantras and affirmations. Repeat empowering statements like, I let go of what no longer serves me. I trust the flow of life and embrace the unknown. Incorporate these mantras into your morning routine or during moments of stress. Simplify your life. Letting go applies not just to emotions, but also to the physical and mental clutter in your life. Regularly declutter your space, your schedule, and even your digital life to create room for peace and freedom. Practice detachment in relationships. Love and care deeply, but recognize that clinging to others for validation or happiness only creates suffering. Embrace the impermanence of life while cherishing each moment with loved ones. The rewards of living unattached, inner peace and clarity. When you fully embrace the art of letting go, the rewards ripple through every aspect of your life. Inner peace. The weight of past hurts, unfulfilled expectations, and fear of the future lifts, leaving you with a sense of calm and serenity. You learn to navigate challenges with grace, knowing that no external circumstance can disrupt your inner equilibrium. Mental clarity. Without the noise of attachments and anxieties, your mind becomes clearer, enabling better decision-making and creativity. You focus on what truly matters, rather than being distracted by what you cannot control. Emotional freedom. Letting go allows you to experience your emotions fully without being ruled by them. You develop a deeper connection with yourself, free from the burdens of guilt, anger, or regret. Spiritual growth. Detachment strengthens your connection to the divine or universal energy, fostering a profound sense of trust and surrender. You experience life as a flow of opportunities rather than a series of obstacles, inspiring ways to remain open and adaptable in a changing world. The only constant in life is change. Learning to adapt and flow with these changes is a key part of living a life of freedom. Embrace change as an opportunity. View change not as a disruption, but as a chance for growth and transformation. Each ending is also a beginning, creating space for new experiences and lessons. Adopt a curious mindset. Approach life with curiosity rather than fear. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? Curiosity helps you remain open to possibilities and adaptable to unexpected shifts. Stay grounded in gratitude. Gratitude anchors you in the present and reminds you of the abundance in your life. By focusing on what you have rather than what you've lost, you maintain a positive and flexible outlook. Celebrate impermanence. Instead of fearing the temporary nature of things, find joy in the fleeting beauty of each moment. Let go of the need to control outcomes and embrace the freedom that comes with accepting life's flow. Living a life of freedom through the practice of letting go doesn't mean you're free from challenges or pain. Instead, it means you have the tools and mindset to navigate these experiences with grace and strength. As you continue this journey, remember that the act of letting go is a gift you give yourself, a way to unburden your soul and create space for joy, peace, and love. Each day is an opportunity to release what no longer serves you and to step into the infinite possibilities that await. In letting go, you don't lose yourself. You find the true essence of who you are. Conclusion: embracing the freedom of surrender. Throughout this journey, we've explored the transformative power of surrender and how letting go can open the doors to peace, clarity, and spiritual alignment. The practice of releasing attachment and embracing the flow of life isn't just a one-time event. It's a lifelong journey that can guide you toward deeper self-awareness and profound inner freedom. Reflecting on the transformative power of surrender. The act of surrendering, of allowing life to unfold without resistance, has the potential to liberate you from the burdens of attachment and fear. As you release the need for control, you open yourself to the limitless possibilities that life has to offer. Through surrender, you learn to trust, not only in the universe but also in yourself, in your ability to navigate life with grace. Letting go is not about giving up or resigning to circumstances. It is about recognizing the fluidity of life and aligning yourself with its natural flow. In this surrender, you find true freedom. Freedom from the past, freedom from the future, and freedom from the need to control every aspect of your life. Encouragement to embrace letting go as a lifelong journey. The process of letting go is not a destination, but an ongoing practice. Each day provides an opportunity to release what no longer serves you, whether that's outdated beliefs, unhealthy attachments, or limiting fears. Embrace this as a continuous journey, knowing that the more you practice surrender, the more expansive your life will become. Trust that with every step of letting go, you are aligning more with your highest self and the deeper wisdom of the universe. Your journey toward freedom will unfold with grace, bringing you closer to the peace, clarity, and joy that are already within you. A final call to action: live freely and spiritually aligned. Now that you have the tools and understanding to practice letting go, it's time to take action. Start today. Release one attachment, one fear, one thought that has been weighing you down. Trust the process and know that each moment you surrender, you are moving closer to the life you are meant to live. As you continue on this path, allow yourself to be open, flexible, and adaptable to the flow of life. Remember that surrender is not about losing yourself. It's about finding yourself, free, open, and spiritually aligned with your true essence. Thank you for joining us on this journey of self-discovery. If you found value in today's content, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more empowering audiobooks and insights. Make sure to check the description below for more information, links to our other content, and ways to stay connected with us. Your journey within starts here. Let's grow together. Until next time, keep exploring, keep growing, and stay inspired.